totally different brand than that first one.
You know, it's not super bitter for a Reaper pepper, but yeah, it's not super tasty. Like,
Hold your breath.
Yeah, I'll hold my breath in a second. You guys want to say more while I hiccup? Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Meet the Heat on Trial by Fire. I'm your host Kahn, as usual. To my left is Johnny Tail, the wild card, the man, the myth, the legend. He's here most episodes, and rotating guest spot today we got Chris.
Swamp Yeti.
He is co-owner of Swamp Yeti, purveyor of fine CBD products. You want to say a little bit about Swamp Yeti? Yeah, happy to have you.
We're a all-natural plant-based company, health and wellness products, recreational THC in recreational states. Other than that, we're all over the place, just pumping health and wellness and good times. Thanks for having us, guys. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, something we're all a big fan of here at Trial by Fire, Meet the Heat. So,
Yeah.
heat for health, right? You
Yes,
know,
sir.
we even had talks about starting a little, spoiler alert, maybe a hot sauce collab. So maybe someday that could happen. But today, Chris is here to help us try. We got a lot of sauces today. We got a versus episode with Barnacle Foods. So this is a really great company from Alaska. They have sustainable kelp as the basis for most of their sauces. And then we got Torchbearer, 3 sauces we didn't get to last time. It's part of the set that Leah, remember, got Johnny Tail. And then, for our super hot spot for today, we got the Ripper. I don't know what company it is, but we'll get to that when we get to that. And we're in for some fun today. Oh, how are you with hot sauce? I didn't even ask you.
I'm good. I'm gonna try anything. You know,
Okay.
can't complain about it.
All
Sat
right.
down to do it. So
Yeah, I mean, you are here already.
yeah, yes, sir. No, I'm excited.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, get ready to meet the heat. All right, before we do sauce number 1, I want to just say a little bit about the Barnacle hot sauce. They are from Juneau, Alaska, the lands of the Ta'aku and Akawan Tlingit Nation. Yeah, they're Native American, if you couldn't tell that, yeah. These foods are made with love, crafted with ingredients from the lush and bountiful Alaskan coast. We are on a mission to do good for our oceans, communities, and future. Your support means the world to us. With gratitude, Team Barnacle. And these are sustainably kelp-based, so I don't want to read any other ingredients, but the first sauce is a habanero we got, so
Here we go.
here we go, sauce number 1.
I think people in Alaska need hot sauce more than anybody. Just stay warm a little bit, right? Especially the Eskimos who live in an igloo. I don't get the kelp. Not
You
yet.
just can't grow peppers very well there, probably.
I think for a starter, that's good.
Really good, hey. And this is the order they had them in. I want to say this has got a little bit of a kick for sauce number 1.
For sauce number 1, it does. Habanero for sure, but
Yep, the
Good.
habanero's there. It's good. It's a little vinegary. The vinegary was apparent on the nose, so it's really good with wings. Kind of like the little extra
I like it.
vinegar with
It's
the
good.
wing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not overpowering.
not overpowering, but let's read what else is in it. So they got the bull kelp, fermented habaneros, mango puree. Maybe taste a little bit of that mango, but not a lot of that mango coming through. Agave, salt, concentrated lime juice, garlic, xanthan, rosemary extract, and then dried habanero powder to round it out. That
rosemary. I don't get the rosemary after that. That's interesting though.
Very subtle, maybe subtle rosemary, but it's mostly kind of vinegary habanero for it. I think the fermented quality of it is there a little bit.
I think that's probably what makes it smell stronger.
Yeah, the smell, I
Yep.
think it's in the nose too, which of course
Yeah.
affects the taste. I'm
Good.
going in for bite number 2. Very
Yeah, yeah.
tasty. Heat scale.
I'm licking my plate.
Heat scale, guys. We gotta do so 1 to 10.
Two.
I was gonna go with maybe 3, but
I was almost gonna say 3 too, because you know it kind of ramped up and died down, but I want to say it touched a 3 for a few seconds there. Good, maybe 2.5, 3 range. Very good. All right. Anything else to say?
I think it'd be the most sauce people can handle.
I think
Very
so
good.
too. Reminiscent of Tabasco, but much more flavorful,
Yes.
like habanero-y. But yeah.
Yes. Good,
Okay.
Good sauce.
Sauce number 2 coming up next. Okay, for our 2 spot for the day, we got the Goblin Blood Fiendish. But first, let me say a little bit about Torchbearer, even though we did in, I think, episode 1 of this season. Owner Vid Lynch's obsession with hot food began in high school with a party for a friend. Somebody poured crazy extract all over his food, and he hasn't stopped melting his insides since. His friend Ben later became his partner, Torchbearer. They each had a crop of habaneros. They didn't know what to do with. They ended up bottling them with carrots, oranges, onions, giving them to friends and family. You know, everybody loved it, and kind of the rest is history from there. If I scroll up a little bit and read something I didn't read before, it's been 19 years since Torchbearer sauces sprang to life in Pennsylvania through heat-loving friends and family and their homemade sauces. We can't forget the invaluable support of family. Tom and Trisha Lynch have been partners practically since the beginning of this crazy journey, so to them we say thank you. Without the two of you, there'd be no Torchbearer sauces. So hey, let's spread that love a little bit, and then...
And the labels are really cool.
We will eat. Oh yeah, we should honorable mention that too. I really like the Barnacle labels too. They're kind of artsy, you know. There's a lot of good color schemes going on in both of these. We've got a very colorful.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, gentlemen. Goblin blood.
Goblin blood. Here we go. Get a little sourness up front. A little sour.
I got smoked first,
Yeah.
and then sour.
I'm getting smoky now.
All right. Heat is building.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we have no idea what order to put these in, but my God,
Yeah, that's blind testing.
that one's hotter than any other Torchbearer sauce I think we've ever done.
Yeah.
That should not be our two spot.
I got the smoky and the sour, but I got the hot right
The
with it.
heat is
Oh my
building
God.
still.
Yeah. Still going.
Yeah, I can see you're
I like
starting to sweat. I'm probably sweating too.
I tell my wife all the time, you know it's good if your ears sweat.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
You know, it's a
just
good
ripped.
spice if your ears sweat.
If your mouth sweats,
I'm
it's even
trying
better.
to figure out what other flavors are really in there. I mean, okay, so it's Carolina Reaper,
Ah,
Carolina.
Chipotle pepper, white vinegar,
that's a smoky.
got the hiccup sauce too, that's great. Lime juice, olive oil, chopped garlic, minced onion, chives, salt, and white pepper. Yeah, the flavor I was trying to identify was the Reaper pepper.
Right out of the gate.
Yeah, that sauce is Reapery.
Heat level on that one, I'm gonna go 5.
Easily, yeah, for me, easily 5.
I still like it. It's good.
It's got a great flavor. It burns you real quick. It's like the heat sets in faster than everything else
That's
for me.
a 7, easy.
These are thick. A little bit mustardy, maybe.
How much did you put on your chicken?
As much as you,
No, you did not.
Nope.
You did not. There's
Okay.
no way you'd be saying that's a 5.
Mr. Host.
Yeah, let's do it. I
ready?
challenge you. I call bullshit. Somebody, can you zoom in on this wing before this happened? I don't believe
And the
you.
skin is my favorite part, so I'm even. This is ridiculous.
Oh my God, the wings are so good at roasted though.
That one was hot.
I don't know if Bill
all over my
always shows this on camera, but I always eat all of every wing. Hot ones. All right, guys. Anything else we need to say? I'm saying a 7 on that one.
I'm gonna go up high. Yeah, it's gotta be 6.5
going
to
5.
7.
Dude, I'm sweating.
golly.
I've never sweat on a 5 before in my life, so we're not saying that.
I told you about the numbing
Hey,
spray.
you know, this is part of the reason why we like to have 3 people here. Because maybe Johnny Tail's tolerance to Reaper peppers, all of a sudden he likes them more. It does happen, so.
I'm good with it.
I'm going to be watching his next wing, though, and how much he sauces.
I hope you do too.
For sauce number 3 coming up next. Okay, here we go. Now, this versus episode, you may have noticed we didn't really compare these first. They were so different, we don't really know what we're comparing, but if we had to say, I mean, I think all of us would probably agree we'd rather eat this sauce
Oh yeah.
than that crazy Reaper sauce.
Nah.
But they are quite different. There is something to be said about that. Sauce number 3, we got the Serrano Bullwhip
And I made a puddle, so don't. I accepted your challenge,
from Barnacle Foods.
Kahn.
Okay,
Mr. Host.
very good, very goodly soaked wing this time.
Melon. What? Some melon.
I was gonna say cucumber, but it's very similar.
Oh,
The kind
okay.
of flavor.
There you go. Cucumber, definitely.
Whoa. No heat.
Is it
Not yet.
cucumber or is that the seaweed itself, the kelp?
Oh, read it! I can't
That
wait
has
to
that
know.
green flavor.
You know what? This one has more of a seaweed flavor, though. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't had many seaweeds, but like that seaweed you get at a sushi bar and the sushi rolls, that kind of flavor is kind of coming through almost in this.
Yeah, that's the stuff you chew that always stays crunchy.
Yeah.
The wakame. I don't know.
I really like this one.
It's got kind of a weird creaminess to it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I puddled that one up more than you because it's the heat levels. One is.
Yeah, no, that's not.
We just blew ourselves out of the water. So this could be a 5. Like, but I think 1.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's
It could be a 2. We don't know. We just did like a 7, so it's hard to go back. Your
Right.
body like really adjusts.
Got some kind of melon, or maybe it is a seaweed.
I can't wait to read it. I don't see any of that. But maybe it's the kelp, like we're saying. The Alaskan bull kelp is the first ingredient. All these water, vinegar, fermented Serrano mash. They're doing the fermented mashes with these. I like that one.
I like fermented too.
Expeller pressed non-GMO canola oil, agave, salt, garlic, lime juice, green ghost pepper. Onion powder, xanthan gum.
Wow. What is that melon? It's got to be the kelp.
I think it's the kelp intermingling with just this fermented quality of that Serrano. This is a uniquely delicious sauce. Very unique.
I don't know. I would call it a hot sauce though.
There you go.
Come
it's
on,
more
brother.
just like a
It's
gourmet
like a table-
sauce.
It's got
table
some
sauce.
heat. I can detect that it's hot.
The
Yeah.
heat opens up the flavor, but other than that, it doesn't burn.
It's not crazy hot,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we're not going
It's
to
delicious.
fall it out of the category of hot sauces. We'd have to eliminate half the sauce we review. Anything else to say? Yeah, big thumbs up on that one.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah.
All right, everybody's a fan. Sauce number 4 coming up next. All right, for our 4th spot for the day, we have Torchbearer's Habanero Evil. The word to ignore on this Torchbearer sauce is spicy.
Or evil.
Hopefully it's not hotter than Fiendish, which is the hottest freaking sauce so far.
Damn.
Some flavors bouncing around on this one.
Apple.
I can see that. There's
Apple.
a little fruitiness.
Definitely. Raisin apple?
Man, I just need some more. Not very hot.
No.
Not the way the way it looks, you would have thought it was going to be super burnt.
Yeah.
Oh, here, I gotta keep up with
There's
that.
no-
That's good
there's
flavor.
no- I don't really taste much habanero or evil.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
It's pretty nice. It's very good tasting. It's the opposite of evil. Habanero, garlic, vinegar, water, onion, salt, black pepper, garlic. So very simple sauce. I don't know why this.
It's got a sourness a little bit.
It's got a sweet and soury
Yep.
to it.
Yeah. Not bad though. Heat level, 1. I'm going 1.
I think like just
No way.
because I like garlic and black pepper so much, but those are kind of the most dominant flavors I think I get. Garlic and black pepper. I don't really get much habanero.
I would
or
say
heat.
that was a good versus with the kelp in that. The
The heat level was the
are-
same.
Yes.
Yeah, this might be less hot, maybe 0.5.
Yes.
What do you got? What do you think? 0.5? Any flavor?
Yeah, this one had a little more spice to it. That's got good flavor. That
Yeah.
sweet, that soury sweet to it, I like.
It is a nice balance of little sweet, little vinegary, nothing too crazy. I mean, garlic. You guys agree? Kind of
Oh, I love
garlicky
garlic.
forward. Yeah. Okay.
Which everybody loves garlic.
Everybody likes garlic, right? Sauce number 5 coming up next. All right, for the 5 spot for the day, we got the Alaskan Bullwhip Kelp and Peri Peri sauce. Ooh, I like Peri
I do
Peri
too.
peppers.
I like very.
Let's get it.
Those last two, the kelp is there.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the exact same thing. It was harder to detect in that one. I wasn't even sure if that was the flavor, but very seaweedy.
No heat. Not yet, at least, but very mild, I think.
Maybe a little more on the vinegary side than this one. More similar to that one, like a little vinegar forward, but really taste the seaweed. This one was vinegar habanero. God, that's good.
Yeah, no, that was real good.
Oh,
Definitely different.
these are tasty. Bullwhip kelp and Peri Peri sauce.
Is there really a kelp called Bullwhip?
Yeah, and I think they're huge, like
Yeah.
huge pieces, like a bull. So, bullwhip kelp, water, vinegar, tomato paste, expeller pressed canola oil, garlic, salt, peri peppers, xanthan gum. So, very simple sauce, and it's very tasty. That bullwhip kelp and the peri peppers, garlic, basically all there is in it, vinegar. Very nice balance. The slight vinegar forwardness of these goes really well with wings too.
Yeah.
I'm going to 1.
Heat level. I almost want to say 0.5.
Yeah.
It can be. Peri Peri can have a zing.
Depends on how much is in
have
it.
a nice zing to it. A little bit of a ninja pepper. They do vary quite a bit though, because sometimes I've had them on pizza and they're more sweet than hot. But yeah, really tasty. I would recommend that sauce as
Amazing.
well.
Yeah,
Interesting being kelp sauces.
I was all for that one just because of the flavor, but this thing's got a flavor that definitely tops that.
I think there is more. I think actually these got better in my opinion. I
Yes,
don't know. These are both
100%.
very, very good. I mean, this is their full lineup, so get all three. You know,
Some of
they're
our
very
most
different.
interesting ones have been like the mushroom, the strawberry, the peach, the kelp. There's
Yeah,
just something
they stand out as kind of a
being
very unique.
different.
Yes, yes.
Kind of like you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I try. I try. It comes naturally, actually. But I'm not sure what's better. But I guess that's all we got to say.
So kelp is high in iodine.
Yeah, you're right. Kelp is good for
My
your
thyroid
seaweed.
feels so much better right now. Does yours?
You feel that?
Yeah.
I feel it too.
You have a goiter.
feel it too. All right. Enough. Too much fun. Sauce number 6 coming up next. All right, for our 6th spot today. This sauce is all over online. The Zombie Apocalypse sauce. Torchbearer Zombie Apocalypse. It smells hot. But at this rate, this would be the least hot sauce based on how we've arranged these so far, so we'll find out.
It's got a zing there for sure. Unless it builds, the smell was a little bit of illusion for now.
I think it's hot.
Yeah. John's been drinking gasoline because that's hot, man. Oh my gosh.
I know, you're like desensitized today.
I don't know. I would think that one, at
Still
least
building.
for now, that one's hot. It is building.
Still building. Very similar so far.
Golly.
Very similar. I'm gonna maybe go with a
6.
6.5, 7, 6.5.
Oh yeah, it's an easy 6.
If not more.
You know, flavor-wise though, fairly vinegary. I don't really get much else but the vinegar and heat.
Vinegar and heat.
I almost said carrots, but yeah. So it's actually ghost peppers this time,
That's what
and
that other flavor
habanero.
is carrot.
There's a little carrot flavor going on. There's also oranges, tomatoes, vinegar, vegetable oil, sugar, chili powder, salt, and black pepper. I don't really, you know, it's funny because the Reaper sauce tasted a little better to me pepper-wise than the ghost pepper sauce. But that's never happened to me. I always like ghost pepper more than Reaper, but this one actually tasted more bitter
Yeah,
than this one.
for sure. You said orange.
Where the hell is the bitterness coming from, though, is the question. Habaneros can sometimes have a little bitterness. I've never had it from ghost peppers.
Does it say what color the habaneros are?
No, but that is a good question, right?
They come in different colors.
Well, the orange ones sometimes I find have a little bitterness to them. I'm gonna say 6, 6.5 though. I think it kind of did peak. This one kind of kept building a little more.
I can't call that one more than that one. That one was higher, so I'm 5.
This one seemed a little hotter but better flavor. That's got a more of a scorch burn, just burn you.
I agree. I thought somehow this tasted a little better somehow. Shockingly for a Reaper-based sauce, and this is a ghost pepper-based ghost pepper habanero, which I would say are like my 2 favorite peppers.
Well, we haven't got
I don't know what's going on.
Where I'm sitting right now, that one stands out. But that one,
Well, we're in for a treat today. We've had 2 super hots already, and good thing we decided to make sure we had a super hot along with today's episode, as well as the wild card sitting behind it, a Carolina Reaper chocolate. So,
fudge.
hooray, capsaicin cramps later. Okay. 7, sauce number 7. Alrighty then. Sauce number 7, for some reason, today, the Ripper Extreme Hot Sauce. Specialist chili products heat that comes for you.
Oh yeah.
Almost read the ingredients. This smells super freaking hot, and I'm not gonna lie, I tried to get it off my wing, but it won't come off.
You did.
The consistency is fantastic.
Here, let me get some of that.
Go for it. Oh my god. It is infiltrating my sinuses. Oh.
That's like that.
Bro.
I can't even taste the chicken wing.
I think this has extract. It's so gross. Ugh.
It tastes like
I'm sorry to do this. This is your friend.
Yeah. We used to be friends.
My former friend. Sorry.
I've only known him for 45 something years. I'm sorry, Chris. Yeti, I love you, man.
It's all good. I'm pretty.
It reminds me of
myself.
Dave's Insanity.
Yes. Oh, golly.
This is the first time I thought about not finishing a wing because this is so gross.
Well, I'm glad. No, I'm definitely glad I didn't do what y'all did. Y'all brought that upon
I'm having a
themselves.
hard time doing it. It's so gross. Honestly, the heat for extract is not that bad.
I don't know.
Or extract.
Give it a
I'm
minute,
saying.
give it a
It smells so bad. It's so gross.
I'm glad you're fanning it his way.
Oh,
I don't know, man.
it's so gross.
It's building.
This reminds me of Crybaby 6. That's what this reminds me of.
It's like a Dave.
Watch that episode.
Something
It's
like
just
that.
disgusting.
It's burning my fingers.
How did they do this? Ingredients. Scotch bonnet. Bullshit.
Yeah. A chemically made Scotch bonnet.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
No joke, dude. That they
Red
said that.
pepper, cider vinegar, Carolina Reaper. That's 70% of this, by the way. So, wait a second. How do you have 70% and 43%? That doesn't add up.
That one's hitting me hard, man.
Oh, the mash. The mash is 70% Reaper. Chili powder and chili extract. So we have Reapers, Scotch bonnets, and extract. That is hot.
Oh my.
The throat, it's all over the mouth. It is all over the mouth. Heavy on the tongue and the throat.
My eyes are watering.
Man, it's still building actually. That's pretty crazy. There's a slow, really slow but steady build.
You picked this one for the end job here now.
It makes you feel raccoony.
I like the neighborhood.
It does. It's got a raccoon feeling to it. Makes your eyes all bulgy and sweaty. Oh my God.
Fuck me. Oh, sorry, PG. We're gonna have to our first beep on this episode, I guess, right? Oh, I don't want to do this Carolina Reaper wild card.
Number.
Oh God,
Heat
12.
level is still building.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm starting to get.
What do you go to on your scale?
Well, so
Crybaby was a 9.
we say Doom
Here, you
from
want a sip?
Hellfire is
You
a
want a
10, but technically there are hotter things. Our scale probably goes to 15. I don't know. It's never gotten past 10.
All right, I'm better, I think.
I mean, I think there's nothing left to say other than don't buy that unless you want to torture your friends with it.
Oh God.
Give it a number.
We didn't give it a number?
12.
Over 10.
Yes. And it says they have
I'm
bakers.
saying 10. I think that's right on par with Doom. It has the extract, it has the Reaper. It probably tests out around 2 million, I'm gonna guess. A little over 2. Yeah, it's still building. I'm gonna give it a 10. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you.
I'm getting it. I'm going to go for it.
I'm giving that to you, Kahn. That's for you. Merry
Oh,
Christmas.
that was a solid endorphin rush.
Oh, you can definitely feel your endorphins.
Oh, that was
on
finally.
stuff.
Oh, that was like a belated.
Made me blurry.
Yeah. Whew. All right. Well, as we melt away, let's have some nice Reaper chocolate as we give our final review for this versus
For our
episode.
dessert of the day.
Oh wow, it's almost like fudge.
It is fudge.
Oh, well, which is chocolate.
I think it's actually helping after that.
It's hard to talk and chew this. It's so chewy.
Oh my God, no, it's building, man.
It's getting a lot.
We're right.
Josh, because I think it's helping.
I thought it was.
I
that
was
chocolate's helping open up all
agreeing
these
with everybody the whole time.
Now.
At first you're like, oh, it's nice. Oh, fuck.
Never had dessert like that before.
I'm so gonna get capsaicin cramps later for the third time
Yeah.
ever in my life, probably after this episode. What did it? The Doomed episode? The Pucker Butt episode? Freaking random ass Torchbearer episode. Like,
Some hot fudge.
oh my god. Where'd you get this? Is there a brand?
I don't remember. I don't know. I can't think right now.
Here it is, I found it. California Blazing Chili Farms.
No joke.
That's hot. It actually is really tasty. Like if you're the type of person who enjoys like chocolate, like everybody else.
Hot
You
chocolate,
don't
hot
taste
coal.
the Reaper other than like the heat.
There's a different meaning for hot chocolate on a cold winter day.
Oh my Lord.
It just tastes like really good dark chocolate and Reaper.
It did until the heat kicked
My
in.
nose is running like crazy.
Woo, yeah.
So is your eyes and your eyebrows are gone.
I would actually finish this chocolate if it weren't for me worried about capsaicin grams, but it's very good. Nose is running.
Lord.
Got through 3 paper towels today. You know that's been a crazy day.
Yeah, you got a garbage pile behind me.
Oh man, that's hard. Really, really happy with my Barnacle Foods purchase. I had to say these were my 2 favorites, just in terms of sheer
one.
uniqueness. That kelp really came forward. Highly recommend those. I highly recommend Torchbearer
I
too.
do
They have
too.
such a quality lineup.
That one only if you want to melt.
I gotta say, the first episode was a little bit more flavorful in terms of my level of enjoyment of the flavors, just compared to these 2. This was a little better than this one, which wasn't surprisingly, with being a ghost habanero pepper base, didn't really wet my whistle, as they say. Habanero evil wasn't that hot, right? Wasn't very evil, wasn't very habanero-y, but it was tasty, balanced. Yeah, these were just blew us out of the water with nice heat levels.
Yes. There you go.
And I think there's not much
Yes.
else to say. You
those.
just witnessed this. We're still
Cripple all of
experiencing
us.
the aftermath of this, and this
can believe like a whistle.
California
Right.
Blazing Chili Farms chocolate.
This stuff's fire.
Let's say thank you to Varsity Club and these amazing chicken wings. Thank you to Swamp Yeti and
Yes.
Chris, and for being
Thank
here.
you guys truly for having me.
Yeah, appreciate it. Sorry we destroyed you with heat level on this episode. You were a trooper.
All good, all good.
So thanks for not running
making
away and
memories.
sticking around.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's what it's all about. And yeah, check us out online, guys. Swamp Yeti Products, Swamp Yeti
Awesome
Project.
Yeah.
Try to change the world, make people happy, healthy, and high.
I gotta say something about
Yeah.
this man. He's changed his health around with this. Like it should be record breaking. The story that Chris has is unbelievable.
I appreciate it.
Unbelievable.
Check us out on the social pages.
And him and I, growing up as children, were both high school dropout losers. I can barely talk, but we took that as a challenge. And
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely.
Chris, would you say that most people would thought we would never?
But we were never supposed to be doing what we're doing, John. We were supposed to be under the proverbial jailhouse or the school. No, I love you guys. Thank
Or
you
the
so
ground.
much. Yeah, we were supposed to be in the ground right now, not doing anything.
That's no joke.
Truly appreciate this, guys.
Right. Yeah, well, thank you for being here again. Johnny Tail as usual. Thanks for stopping by. This has been a great episode of Meet the Heat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.
Yes, do more. More sauce.
I'm chickening out a little bit.
I can smell this one.
Pun intended.
Oh my gosh.
See, we're just winging it.